Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Stellar Post Light. This is the 342651. Lots of things I love about this. To begin with, there's two sconces for this, wall sconces, outdoor wall sconces. There's also a hanging light that matches this too. They're all pretty cool. It's a beautiful design, but on top of that, there's great engineering in this for a specific reason that right now there's a lot of high winds happening around the country, mostly because of weather patterns changing. You'll notice this is all open, basically, and then the glass inside is rounded. So when you get these high winds hitting this, they pass right through it. You don't have to worry about this getting knocked over in these high winds you get all year long, basically. We have huge winds here in the wintertime. It's pretty incredible, 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. They'll pass right through it without a problem. Let's get into a couple of new things on this. Let's talk about what's basically you're going to be mounting this on. You're going to have some different options to play with. This is using a round collar. It has a screw in the side, a hex nut screw that goes in it and pushes against whatever you're putting it on to keep it in place. You're going to have the option of buying from us a 71-inch post that has a flange on the bottom, or if you guys already have your own 3-inch round outside diameter post, this will fit right over that. You'll probably want to order the fixture in black only because your post most likely is not going to be able to be painted to match our finish because we have all these powder coat finishes, but black is really easy to paint and match, basically. Black is black, right? Okay, moving on from there, let's talk about the other option for this. You've got, so we know you have a 71-inch post from us, then you also have this 3-inch pier mount. It's about 4 inches tall, actually. You know what? Let's do this right now. Yeah, this is like 4 1/4, almost 4.5 inches tall, 3 inches round diameter. So this would go like on a low wall or on a pier outside of your driveway. Let's say you have 2 of these with a gate, something like that. You would mount these right on the top, and you notice this flange on the bottom has these holes in it, so you'd be able to screw this and bolt it right into stone or concrete. The other thing is, on the post, as well as this, these are going to be coming with what are called J-bolts. So you'll notice, if you look at the installations instructions, and that's a good place for us to go right now. So if we're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, let's scoot over there and look right now. Left-hand side, midway down, installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. That is going to show you a lot of good information. It's going to show you a full parts list, how everything goes together, which is pretty simple. It's going to show you that you're going to be getting a template, a paper template that's going to go over your concrete. So what you're basically going to be doing is, if you're putting this into a yard or something like that, you're going to dig a hole, you're going to pour some Quickcrete in there and make it level, and then you're going to put that template on, and you're going to basically, without this screw on here, this bolt, you're going to sink 4 of these into that concrete, and they're going to be coming out of the concrete about that much, right? So, or actually, a little less than that, because you want to put this on top. But anyway, you're going to be putting these into that concrete. Same deal if you're doing probably building a pier that's done out of brick. You could probably put concrete in the top, but you'll talk to your contractor about that. But what happens is you're going to be anchoring, these are anchors, into that concrete, and then when you're done, you're going to come back later on and you're just going to lower the post or the pier mount onto those J-bolts like that, and then you're going to use this nut and screw it right down. It's going to hold beautifully, okay? So those are going to be your options. If you're going to be using the 71-inch post in your yard and it's going to be below grade, so let's say you're going to put grass or gravel or mulch on top of that, you won't need the cover cap. The cover cap, its job is to go over the bottom of this of the pier mount. I'm just going to put it on like that. So it has a nice clean look, and that's going to be if it's going to be above grade. So let's say it's going to be on a stone wall or something like that. So you won't have to look at these attachments. So that's what all that's about. Now you know. It's going to be using Hubbardton Forge's hand-blown clear glass. It's basically the same quality as fine crystal, but it's really thick. So it can really get through, a lot of, again, extreme weather, because we're anticipating that kind of thing for you well in advance. The light on this is going to be coming straight down. It's also going to hit that piece of glass, which is really thick on the bottom and kind of puddle. So you got this really beautiful look of that glass with that light hitting and kind of refracting off it. The socket inside is going to be a GU10, and GU10 is going to be using this GU10 bulb. It has the little tabs on the top, and you really just put it in, turn it to the right, and it stays in. It kind of clicks right in. The max on this for halogen, you can still use halogens if you want, is going to be a 50-watt halogen. If you guys want to go LED, this is a great LED that I use in my showroom all the time. This is an MR16. That's going to be the type of bulb. So that's something you really should know. When you're putting this into a search engine, MR16G, it's actually going to start off with GU10, MR16, and then LED. Put that into a search engine, or even on Amazon. That's where we get ours. This is an Amazon Basics. It is awesome. This is probably a 50-watt equivalent, and like again, I use this inside our showroom for interior fixtures and exterior fixtures. There's a lot of Hubbardton Forge fixtures that use this GU10 bulb. This shoots a beautiful beam down. You'll notice when you're looking online that they're going to give you options for 2700 Kelvin, which is 2700 K. That's going to be a super yellow golden setting sun color of light. Way on the other side of that is going to be called daylight, which is a little bit of a misnomer. That's sounds warm, it's not warm. That's a cool, cold hospital waiting room light. That's 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we use in our showroom is this light that's coming down on my hands right now from above. This is 3,000 Kelvin. This is a warm white bulb. And that's what I would probably think you might want to be looking for in this. So in that search, just put in GU10, MR16, 3,000 Kelvin or 3,000 K LED bulb, and you should be able to zero in on just what you're looking for. They only use aircraft grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture, and they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Cool. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over in the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.